Hello, my name is Devin Walker, and this is my showcase number 1 presentation. So the lesson plan that I chose is for a math class, notably trigonometry or pre-calculus, a high school class, so grades 9 to 12. The specific what the lesson is students using their knowledge of the sine function and its graphs to make connections with everyday life. So music, frequencies, daylight hours, temperature, first wheels, and the tides are all natural occurrences that can be solved and looked into mathematically using sine graphs. So this is the lesson, what you'll need for the lesson that I would do this for. You can upload your own video of your lesson, or you can find a lesson on YouTube. I would use this using Edpuzzle, which is my tool of choice. And this is a research project, so students would use YouTube, Google Scholar, or other research means. Students will need a graphing calculator, and when they're reviewing the lesson, they will need to use a pencil and paper. And of course, to look on the internet and to do all these things, you could use an iPad, a tablet, computer, smartphone, or something with internet access. So, this is the lesson plan I chose. And this lesson plan, in the introduction, it says the hook attention getter is a music and math, the genius of the Beethoven. This is the video. So, it's a very interesting video, and I think a lot of students, if they would do this lesson, they would choose music. So this is Edpuzzle. So this is the home page. So gradebook, my classes, there's the side. So I will go to content. Okay. So you want to go to my content. So then you want to go to add content. Now to add content, you can upload a video after you upload it or whatever. You end up just creating a video, which is what I'm going to show here. So you can link a video, or you can find one on one of these. I'm going to use YouTube for an example, and I'm going to link this video, the math genius, the music and math video. So you can cut it to however long you want the video to be. If it is your video, you can upload a voiceover, and the most important part is that you can ask the students questions, multiple choice, open-ended, and you can also add notes. And this is very good to keep students engaged in the information. Also, when the questions, you get the questions wrong, but when you come to a question, you can rewatch up to that point and then answer, or if you get it wrong, you can rewatch it and see where you went wrong. So it keeps the students engaged. It grabs the attention. The lesson grabs the attention. The video, the lesson, the Edpuzzle, asks questions of the students. But once the student exits or clicks on another tab, the video pauses. So let's talk about some ISTE standards. Some for teachers I used Designer, so 5A. Use technology to create, adapt, and personalize learning experience that foster independent learning and accommodate learner difference in needs. for this particular scenario. The tool allows students to be engaged, but the students can move at their own pace. You can work with a partner, or you can pause it. If you don't understand something, you could slow it down. Also, 6A, foster a culture which students take ownership of their learning and goals and outcome in both independent and group settings. Edpuzzle, it's just you could just watch one or two people could be watching the video together. And of course there's the added questions. But especially with the project itself, it's a project with 1 to 2 people. So for students, I used Knowledge Constructor 3C and 3D. So 3C is students curate information from digital resources using a variety of tools and methods to create collection of artifacts that demonstrate meaningful connections or conclusions. This is a research project. So Edpuzzle, along with other tools like YouTube and Google Scholar, would be used. In 3D, students build knowledge by actively exploring real-world issues and problems. In this case, occurrences develop ideas and theories and pursuing answers and solutions. Another way is if a teacher wanted to include other videos, they could also link all of these videos in Edpuzzle for the student to use for, just choose for themselves amongst those videos. So some UDO guidelines. We got recruitment. So 7.1 says you offer choice and the level of challenge, the time of completion. Of course, all assignments have completion dates. The lesson said that they would use around 3 days, but this could be a class, and you can use however long the date is, the deadline. 7.2 optimizes relevance, value, and authenticity. Students engage when it is relevant and valuable and their goals and their interests. So, like the video of music, and the lesson is music. And minimizes distractions. Questions. Edpuzzle has a feature where you could allow or not allow skipping the questions. So mandatory questions is a way that would help that. And let's discuss these right here. Students practice questions and being assessed on the material, and minimizes distractions by keeping students safe. It has questions to keep engagement. So my reflection is this is a very good tool to use, especially now during quarantine. You can have a lesson and have students be interactive with it, but working at their own pace. So instead of watching a lecture video, they are not only watching, but they're also actively being engaged. It's a very similar thing to Peer Deck. But for my particular lesson, it's just one of multiple things that you can add. But Edpuzzle is a very good tool to use. But yep, that's it. Here are my resources. Sorry for my alarm going off, but thank you all for watching.